All right, folks. Hey, you should have gotten a lot of great value out of that video that you just watched. I mean, a lot of powerful stuff, a lot of great stuff that you needed to know about Facebook. So what we're going to do in this video here is that we're actually going to create a Facebook ad. So you're going to get a chance to see really what that looks like, how that works, and how it can really be very beneficial for your overall growth in your business. Because, you know, free is good. A lot of different free strategies that work just fine. However, they take longer. So you're definitely going to need to start doing some paid strategies. But the cool thing is that you're not going to really need a lot of money for paid advertising on Facebook. I mean, if you just got, $5 a day, a couple of dollars a day, even $1 a day. I mean, think about that, guys. $1 a day. Here's the thing is that you want to definitely take advantage of opportunities and strategies that will allow your business to never stop running. Okay, that's what paid advertising does. It speeds up the process, right? So that's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to show you exactly how this works, guys, and how you can definitely use it for your business, how it can make a huge difference in your business. So what we're going to do first, we need to log into our Facebook account, right? So what I'm going to do, I've got a test account here. Because I want you to be able to see it from a new person's perspective of creating a Facebook ad, so on and so forth. So I created another Facebook account here just to be able to show you that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to log into that account here. And once I log in, let me just go to my main page here. Of course, this is my main page here. Of course, I don't really have a lot of friends and things of that nature. I just made up this particular, account here just for the training here, okay? So what you're going to need to do at the top right-hand corner of your Facebook page, you're going to see a little drop-down arrow here. So if you click on that, it's going to bring down all these different options, different things that you can get into in regards to Facebook. And if you notice right here, you're going to see one that says Create Ads and another one that says Advertising on Facebook. Now, if you've already created an advertising account with Facebook, yours is going to say Manage Ads. So, but if you're new, you've never done it before, this is what it's going to say. And if it says Manage Ads, don't worry about it because it's going to take you to the place where you're going to need to be anyway. So, but for most of you that are maybe have never created a Facebook ad, it's going to say Advertising on Facebook. So what you're going to need to do is click on that. When you click on that page, it's going to take you to this real pretty page here, right? What you want to do is click here where it says Create an Ad, okay? So, and really this page here just gives you a lot of good information about Facebook advertising and things of that nature. Some really good information if you want to check it out. And you can also click here to see how it all works. But for now, in this video, we're just going to click on right here where it says Create an Ad. And when we create an ad, it's going to take it to this page here. This is going to pop up. And give it a second here. And once it finally gets here, okay, there we go. So what we need to do, guys, we want to click on. There's a lot of different types of Facebook ads. Okay, but again, in this course here, back to the basics. We're just keeping it basic. Okay, we're not going to go over a lot of these different things. You can kind of check them out, at your leisure. But in this particular training video, what I want you to do is, and what we're going to do, we're going to click on right here where it says increase conversions on your website, because we're trying to get conversions, sales, leads to our website, right? We want our website producing something, right? So we want those type of eyeballs on our website. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this here. And when I click on that, it's going to say Facebook Pixel. Okay, you can now create one pixel for tracking. Now, Facebook Pixel or retarget marketing is a very, very, very important part of Facebook marketing now, okay, and even going into the future. And we might talk a little bit about that, but a little bit later on. But in this case, I want to keep it really, really simple. Okay, I just want you guys to be able to create your first ad. Once you got that down, then we can start looking at retarget marketing and all that good stuff. Does that make sense? So I just want to keep it simple. So in this scenario here, all you want to do is click here where it says create a pixel. What is a pixel? Well, you'll learn a lot of that a little bit later. Matter of fact, I got some other videos to share with you that will break all this down in terms of what a Facebook pixel does, okay? But for now, I'm just going to keep it simple, okay? So click here where it says create a pixel. And again, you can give it a name. I'm just going to say Steve Dwayne's Pixel. All right, Dwayne's my middle name, but you can call it whatever you want to call it, guys. Okay, so it gives you the ability to call it whatever you want to. Okay, just make sure. I guess you just make sure that you'll know what it is later on. In terms of what a pixel does and how it works, we'll talk a little bit. Well, I kind of give you a little insight. You ever go to a website looking for a particular product, some website on Google or something, whatever, and then you come to Facebook and then you see that product, that same exact product that you just got through searching for, right in the right-hand corner or even in your news feed. That's what a pixel does. All right, but again, we're not going to go into all that right now. So if that confused you, just forget about it. All right. So, but for right now, I just want you to name it because you got to have this to move forward. Okay. So just go ahead and name it whatever you want to name it, and then just click Create Pixel. When you click on that, let's see, it's going to say Install Pixel Now or email Pixel code. Just put actually Install Pixel Now, and it's actually going to pull up this page right here. You can just hit Next. And then you can just hit Done from here. Okay, that makes sense? All right, that's all I want you to do from this point on. If you need to rewind that and pause, play, definitely do that. Okay, but for right now, all we need to do is just set that piece up, and that's it for now. Okay, so, and we'll come back to Pixel and Facebook retarget marketing a little bit later. So right now, you should be on this page here. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to create an ad for one of our MLSP campaigns. Okay, the one that we're going to choose is the one that you probably already created. Remember, I had you guys create some funnels, some lead capture pages and stuff in some of the previous videos. Remember, so what we're going to do, we're going to drive some traffic to one of those particular pages that you've already created. If you want to create another one, that's fine. But we're just the main goal here is to get you understanding how Facebook paid ads actually work and how it can actually benefit you and drive more traffic to your offers. So what we're going to need to do here, we're already on increased conversions on your website, right? Right now it says send people to your website to take a specific action like signing up for a newsletter. Use a pixel to measure your conversions. Okay, but again, we're not going to be worrying about the pixel piece right now in terms of explanation and how it all works and everything. But what I want you to do right now is we're going to need to put our website here. So what I'm going to do, I'm logged into My Lead System Pro here, and what I need to do, I need to go into my funnelizer, and let me log in again here. 1 second here, guys. Okay, let me launch Funnelizer here. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to grab one of my sales funnels that I created for My Lead System Pro, and I think this one is actually going to the Facebook cheat sheet, which is really cool. Get a lot of great conversions off of that. People like free stuff and things that can really help them in their business. So what I'm going to do, let me find that one. I think it's this one. No, it's the Back to the Basics one. All right, this one right here. If you want to know if that one looks like, it looks like this. If you remember in the training before, in some of the previous videos, remember that one there? So this is the one here that I created. I made a few changes right before we started the training here. But I've got in the copy I finally figured out how to legally extract cash money off the internet. This free FB cheat sheet is a must-have for your business, okay? Because that's what I'm offering, okay? Here's an image of me, and then of course if they opt in, it's actually going to take them to. Let me show you. I'll show you exactly the page. So let me go and click Edit, and I'll show you. And I just want to clarify things, guys. So I'm going to go into the Edit page of that particular funnel that I just showed you, and I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to use this funnel for our Facebook ad. Okay, so I'm in the edit piece, and I just want to show you where people are going to go after they opt in. So I'm going to copy this link here. So when they opt in, they're going to land on this page here. Let me show you really quick here. And let me pause this video because it's actually going to probably start here in a second. Let me pause it. I think it's trying to download. There it goes. Pause. Okay. All right. So I paused it. Now again, there's the they can click here and download that particular PDF. But if you notice here, so basically what's going to happen when I create this ad and I start driving traffic to it, anybody that's interested in what I just said here in the ad, and then they land here and then they opt in, they put their name and email and they say, yes, I want my cheat sheet. They're going to land on this video here, okay, which is an MLSP mastery funnel. So if they can watch this video here, it's going to break down My Lead System Pro and how the mastery membership can really help them in their business, blah, 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 blah. It's going to break it all down. Brian does an outstanding job explaining it. And then, of course, they can also start their trial right here. And as promised, they can click here and download that free Facebook cheat sheet for their business, okay? Now, to show you how I actually did that, if I go into my Lead System Pro, where did I get that campaign from? Remember, MLSP campaigns. And if I go to, if I scroll down, let me close this out here. Right here it says Mastery Funnel FB Cheat Sheet Giveaway. So what did I do? I actually clicked on this little link right here, guys. When I click on that, it's going to bring up. Remember, we talked about this once before. I don't want them. See this. This is my lead capture page. When they click on the ad in the Facebook ad, when they click on that ad, they're going to land right here. So when they opt in, all I want them to do is go to this particular link right here. So I copy that link and I put that in I put that link here, right here. So basically what that means, guys, to make a long story short, again, when someone opts in right here, they're going to land on this page right here, which is this particular link right here, the thank you page link. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're going to promote, and I would just say, guys, do the Facebook cheat sheet. Just kind of keep it. That way we can keep everything congruent while you're learning. Use this link here as so when they opt in, they land on this particular page. Okay, does that make sense? So hopefully that's making sense, guys. So again, just to clarify once more, is that when we create our ad and they're on Facebook and they're searching around on their phone and they see an ad and they say, oh, that's interesting, and they click on it, boom, they're going to land on this ad right here. They like what this says and they want to get that cheat sheet. They put their name, their email address in, boom. As soon as they hit, yes, I want my cheat sheet, they're going to, boom, land right here. Okay, and I'm going to get the lead and they're going to get a series of emails so where we can start building relationships, right? So I just wanted to explain that on what we're doing. So what I need to do now is I actually need to get this link here because this is the link that we're going to be promoting in our ad. Okay, this is the main page ad. So I'm going to put that link right here in Facebook. Okay, give it a second. It's going to make sure it's a real website. It says everything looks good there. Now it's going to tell me to choose a conversion. And again, this is all about Facebook, retarget marketing and all that. We'll learn all this stuff a little bit later. I'm just going to click on right here where it says view content. Okay. And when you do that, you want to scroll down. There'll be few little notifications here and there. You can close those out if you want. Just click on create ad content. So I hope you're following. So if you need to pause and pause play again, definitely rewind, go back and watch what I just did there. So far, all we did, we just put our link here and we chose view content. And then you want to click on where it says create ad content. So once we do that, making some progress here, guys. So once you do that, and if you notice here, guys, we've got here where you gotta enter your account information. So you're gonna put your country, your currency, US dollars, your time zone, and then once you do that, set audience budget. So you hit set audience budget. And again, this is from the perspective of you're doing this for the first time. Okay. Once you created your account, so on and so forth, you'll be able to do a little bit more, or things you'll be able to skip a few different processes in terms of setting up your ad. Okay. So what we're going to do now, guys, is actually create an ad. And again, guys, I've got some additional training that I probably put in the course as well. But here, guys, this is where the magic happens when you're creating an ad. Right here. So we've set up our ad account. So what we need to do now is tell Facebook who do we want to see our ad. So Facebook will know where to send the information. Okay. So right now it's saying location. Well, if you live in the UK, if you live in Canada, if you live in South America, wherever, you can actually put in the actual location. You can even put in the zip code. So maybe you're a local business owner and you're trying to get more customers in your local area. Well, you can actually choose the actual zip code of people that live in your particular area, your particular city, your particular state. You can just put that information here, guys, and it makes a huge difference. But for in this case here, guys, I'm just going to put United States. Okay. But again, if you wanted to put, if you live in Texas, you can put Texas, United States, Texas, right? I could put that information there, and I can even home it all the way down to a zip code, right? So really cool stuff, guys, here that Facebook allows you to do in terms of how you can find your perfect customer, okay? Whoever that is, right? So you can find them based off of the criteria that you give Facebook. Now, for me, but in this case, I'm just going to put United States. Play around with this stuff, guys. I'm telling you, just play around with it. The way that you're going to really learn how to do Facebook paid ads is just checking out and really testing a lot of different things. There isn't anything that's just like, this is how you got to do it. And if you don't do it like this, no, just test different things, and that's what I do. I just do a lot of testing. But in this case, for the example, I'm just going to say United States. I'm going to pick my age range. And I typically usually start off with 25 and above. Sometimes I go, depending on what I'm marketing, it really all depends on who your customer is. Ask yourself, who's your customer? Who do you want to promote to? Who do you want on your team? Who's looking for your product? What's that age range of the people that are looking for your product or your opportunity or your service or whatever? Okay. If it's pretty broad, you can put 25 or you can put 18, 19. It just all depends on what you're marketing. Does that make sense? So ask yourself, who's your perfect customer? If you're an MLM, typically, if it's, let's see, someone that's in a network marketing looking for leads, typically I do 25 or 50. Sometimes I can do more. And again, this isn't the rule either. So I want to put that out there. I kind of play around with the age ranges just to see which one produces the most. So you do the same. But in this example, we'll just say 25 to 50. Okay. Gender, you want this ad to be seen by men and women, or maybe just women. Some of you probably got products that really are just really more geared around women. Some of you might have things that's more geared around, the male marketplace. And some of you might have something that's pretty universal for male and female, right? So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. The best way to do it is test it, okay? Test different genders, see which one produces the most, okay? That way you know where to throw most of your advertising dollars, okay? But again, I'm just going to say all. A lot of times I like to go English here and just put English US because it just kind of narrows down the actual, range of people that this ad can possibly be seen by. And if you notice over here where it says potential reach, 94 million people can possibly be able to see this ad that I'm about to create. Okay. And again, I can change it from, to say, if I want to go to Nevada, I live here in Las Vegas. So if I change that, you're going to see this number change. So it went to 910,000 people versus 94 million. Does that make sense? So now if I create an ad, only people that would see this are people that live in the state of Nevada. And I can even put Las Vegas and it'll narrow it down to only people in Las Vegas, right? And I can even put a zip code in. It'll narrow down for anybody that's in that particular zip code in Las Vegas, right? So guys, I'm telling you, really cool stuff. I'm gonna hit undo change, and it'll bring it back. Okay, and we'll kind of go through the demographics of some of that a little bit later. But more demographics, if you want to pick people that are in a certain relationship, have a certain type of education, or maybe make a certain type of income. Like right here, income, people that, if you only want your ad to be seen by people that earn $30,000 to $40,000 a year, or maybe you got something that you only want people to see that earn $150,000 to $250,000 a year. You see how Facebook can narrow it all down for you. Okay, so in this case here, we'll just say 50 to 75,000. Again, I'm just giving an example here, guys. You don't have to do this. It's totally up to you, right? If I only wanted to, let's see, more demographics, relationships, relationship status, people that are married. It's always a good, a good person, a good core group of people, or core couple, I guess you could say, for network marketing in terms of lead generation, things of that nature. A lot of couples are in the business or in the industry. So as you can see, and I can keep going on and on and on and on and on. So I don't want to confuse you guys, but I just want to get you to really see that how you can create all kinds of different types of, target audiences for whatever your product is. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I got married and make between $50,000 and $75,000 a year. People that are interested in, I can say, network marketing. Okay, we'll just say network marketing, and let's see what that number brings. So now we got about 8,000 people under this particular category, which is fine. That's a that's a much better number actually, because it's not as broad. So we got people that earn $50,000 to $75,000 a year, that are married, speak English, that live here in the United States, that have shown a lot of interest in terms of network marketing. Okay, now I can go on, and again, guys, I'm not going to go through all these. I just want to kind of give you an idea. Get around in this stuff and kind of play around with it. See the numbers change on the side over there. Okay, and again, there's more training, more detailed training about how all this stuff works. But for right now, I just want you guys to just really, again, just keep it simple. But I just wanted to show you the potential and how you can find your perfect customer. Okay, that makes sense. So really quick here, let me see here. And if you scroll down here, guys, you can actually put your daily budget here, which is $5, and you can change it to $4. You can change it to $3. You can change it to $1. I don't think you can go any lower than $1 a day. So typically, what do I usually use? In most cases, I'm usually $5 and above most of the time. Sometimes I do a lot more, but for starting off, I think $5 a day is perfect. So if you drink Starbucks, if you go out and eat, if you go to lunch, whatever, guys, I'm telling you, $5 a day for your business will make a huge difference in your overall results, especially if you're using the right ad, the right copy, so on and so forth. So it's a good place to start. But if that's a little bit too much for you, do $1 a day. Okay, do $2.50. Right? Especially if you want to create an ad for your My Lead System Pro campaign and an ad for your primary business opportunity, and you're like, hey, Steve, all I got is $5 a day. Well, hey, do on your MLSP, do $2.50, and on your opportunity, do $2.50. That's $5 a day. Does that make sense? So you got a pretty wide range of things on how you can actually do it. So basically, you set it up like that, guys. Now it says choose an ad creative. So now what we're going to do, we're going to have to create the ad. So what we're going to need to do is click here where it says choose ad creative.